We pulled a lot of the shaping, the features from some of the historical documentation, but then also kind of had to present what we felt like those look like on the ground. The greens have an incredibly unique shape, very interesting. Some places where they're squared off corners, some places where there's appendages that flow left or right, and that allows us to really provide a variety of hole locations.
It was pretty clear from the top players that they wanted to see a more challenging setup. Everyone's starting from scratch, playing for it all, so let's amp up the setup a bit. Let's try to have a fair but challenging setup for the best players in the world.
You have particular areas where Andrew built plateaus into the greens or built areas into the greens where they're almost like a green within a green, right? And accessing some of those locations can be very difficult sometimes, especially when your greens are immature. After a year of growth, the plant has developed more root structure to it. So the greens are able to receive shots in a much better manner than they were last year because they're more mature now.
The green speeds are going to be upwards of 13.5. We do want to place a premium on driving the ball accurately and driving it in the fairway. The rough, we're only coming up about 1/2 inch. We kind of like that unpredictability of the rough. You know, sometimes the ball sits up, sometimes it's dropping right down to the bottom.
We run a non-aggressive dethatcher through the rough, which kind of helps pull it open. With a lot of fertility this summer and hot temps and water, and then running that dethatching device, that'll help kind of open that canopy up and that'll allow the ball to fall in more.
With one more year of maturity, we've got a year of thatch being built up in that top layer. Greens are much more receptive. And we go into some of these tighter locations where we're asking the player to take on that whole location and be in total control of your golf ball, spin-wise, trajectory. If you want to be rewarded, you're going to have to take it on.
Putting it back here into almost like this little finger back here.
Yeah.
And anything that kind of landed over here was just catapulting over.
Well, I would think that now he could go back there for sure.
This is a perfect example where you want to hit something here and have something feed back here. This is one of those ones where you have to just be patient with, right? If you try to go right at it and it lands on this little bit of downslope, it's a little firm, it's going over. If you want to try to stuff it, you better hit a really good golf shot in here. You just want to make them think a little bit, right? You still want to give these guys opportunities, but you also still want to make them be aggressive.
When the setup crew gets here, it'll be their decision at that time whether or not the conditions are right to play it drivable. When we do play something drivable, we want to have it drivable for everyone. Could you fade that and grow just this intermediate up between now and the tournament?
Yeah, we could.
Just to beef up the cushion between there and the water.
Yeah.
That's about what I was looking for primary, was here. And we wanted a ball that just kind of trickled off the green to get down there a little bit further away, longer recovery shot, and have the water be somewhat in play. But because of the strength of this slope, we're just going to let that grow up for the next 3 weeks.
It's really easy to set up a golf course brutal, but it also makes it easier on the players, right? Like if you have a 260-yard par 3 and you put the whole location 3 over the bunker and 2 off the left, you've made my decision as a player easier, so I'm just going to go right. I'm not even going to look at that whole location. It doesn't even exist. But that doesn't make it good, right? Like you still have to tempt me to be a hero for the FedExCup, right? For the Tour Championship. You want to see some heroic golf shots. You want to see some chances taken. That's kind of what these big greens let you do.
It plays right in the 255 range. And the back of the green actually has some containment built into it where it ramps up and is receptive to that length of a club. I just think it's pretty neat to showcase their versatility throughout their golf bag.
How many times do you all use this tee?
Never.
maybe in the thought process for one round, but it'd have to be dead perfect conditions. And the whole location would be similar to where it is today. In that back right portion where it's got more depth to the green, gives the ball plenty of time to settle out. It would bring in long left of the green, that chipping area back there, so sometimes 3 is a good score. This would be one of those situations.
And this was designed to be a long par 3.
Yeah, back in 1930,
Yeah.
they were playing at 235 yards. So you can imagine trying to bring that forward into the modern day. So that 255 range is probably about the same type of golf shot.
It's head cover.
Head cover
It's
will be
head
coming
cover,
up. I would like to keep it in the mix, at least one round.
With this Prism Zoysia, I think he was all about trying to get variety, and you know, you can putt it, you can hit those little spinners, you can hit bump and runs. Try to put a little element of doubt in your brain. You know, should I putt this? Should I chip it? Should I hit a little bumpy 3-wood in there?
There's a great hole location that's just over the top of that yellow stake there, short of the green. But in order for these guys to take that on, that would probably be where we would move down onto this tee and put a short enough club that they have no choice but to take it on. It's going to play probably somewhere in the 160, 165 range from down there. And then from up here, you've got some strong hole locations on the right and even up the front. At least 2 rounds, possibly 3 from these 2 tees here. 2 up here, 1 there, and then 1 from across the dam over there. It's visually more intimidating from over there, and you can see behind that whole location to the left, there's a chipping area over in there, so it's not like it drops off straight into the water. The day we play it long, anywhere back in this lobe here. Right is no good, but got plenty long left.
The actual square footage of this green is larger than the old one, but it doesn't feel like that from the tee based on the way that it's shaped with the thumb. And overall, the surrounds they're pulled in just a little bit around the edges.
I'm thinking, yeah, it's probably somewhere in this area. Brings that in.
Yeah, that's too far back. Probably right here at this pitch mark. Standing up here, it's not scary at all, is
No.
it? It's scary from the tee box.
Scary visually from the tee box because you don't know what's over there.
That's the funny thing about this place is you hit it in the right spot. The right spot putts are easy. It's probably why Scotty does so well.
Hole high.
Yep, hole high, perfect right underneath the hole.
That's Scotty Scheffler-esque right there. That's just an absolutely perfect leave.
I don't know, if I was playing, I'd be putting this. I don't have the nerves anymore. Go in.
You have the nerves? Is that
Well,
what you said?
No nerves.
I think that's what's great about it is you got 50 different shots you can play. You can putt it, you can kind of hit a hybrid, you can bump it with a little 7-iron.
I think we'll come in.
You can go all the way over there?
I think we'll come in probably in here. I think we can get it in this area. Last year, because of the firmness, we were worried about, and so we brought it out more towards the center. So this is a perfect case of where we can make those shots more challenging. Bring it into the lobe now that we know the ball will hold.
With 7-7.
Xander wasn't comfortable with trying to fly to the left front bunker just over the corner, but he's going to take a more direct shot at the flag.
Just scored it out to the right. That will not be an easy up and in.
Hit one from down there. I want to see that. Of course, most guys last year when they were practicing were putting it.
You're not going to stand there?
No.
Oh God. Take 2. Now you got me nervous, Gary.
That's all right. Accelerate.
I mean, you almost have to lay up.
That was about as good as you could hit it.
Barely make it.
You're an inch from the hole.
You just can't hit it here. If you're smart, you play it over here and just try to make bogey, right? Like, and then that's what happens.
He's a dream, Charlie. He doesn't take any divots either. He's a superintendent's dream.
That stop?
That was a good one. It's probably about 7 feet.
Take it all day.
I mean, that's a heck of an elevation and very sharp, so it's coming right back to you if you don't.
Turn 2 at Daytona.
They're playing for everything, right? And the tougher the golf course plays, the scoring stays tighter, more guys involved. It's going to keep the best players in the mix.
Especially now that we're playing at no starting strokes, it's going to present the best player of the week who brought his game and who's patient and aggressive at the same time. And I think they're going to be holding the FedExCup trophy at the end.